Hello, my name's Mike. I'm from Access Irrigation, and in this video we'll be looking at saddle fittings. Now, saddle fittings are used to make an easy takeoff, so you don't have to cut the pipe and put a T in. A saddle fitting will do it much quicker. So the saddle, first of all, you need to make sure you've got the right size one. In this case, we're using a 32 to a 3/4 female BSP thread. And the fittings you're going to need is obviously the 32mm pipe that you're going to use, a saddle cutter and a spanner, in this case a 13mm. So if I take the components out of the bag, and they're in a bag firstly to keep the fittings clean, but secondly to keep all the various components together. So we have a bottom clamp, top part of the clamp with the female thread, as I said, the O-ring seal, 2 bolts and 2 nuts. If we take the base first of all, pop the bolts through, lock them into position, and you'll notice that once you've done that, they are captive in there, so they're not going to fall out. Now, you'll appreciate this if you're working in a trench. The last thing you want is all the bolts to fall out. If we take the top fitting, we can see where the seal goes. And I put, it's an O-ring type seal. If I pop that into the top, again, it's captive in there, so it won't fall out. The other components are the nuts, obviously, to bolt it all together. But let's have a look at the pipe that we're going to fit it on. Now, because that seal is quite small, the surface area is quite small, we want to make sure that the outside where it's going to actually fit is nice and clean and there's no gouges or grooves in it. Otherwise it will leak, even though we fitted it as best we can. So pop the bottom in, fit the top on, and then put the nuts on. And when you're tightening these, make sure you tighten them up evenly. Now, before I tighten it up, I just want to make sure that I've got it in the right position. You may have a series of these going along the pipe, and you'll want them all to be upright. Before we cut any hole or tighten it up, just make sure it's in the right orientation. And then we take the spanner, and then we'll tighten it up, as I say, evenly until it's fully down. Okay, so once we've done that, you can then see our outlet is here, and of course we haven't made any hole in it, so don't forget to do that, otherwise it's not going to work. Okay, so we have a look at the saddle cutter. If I pull the end off it, you'll see it's got a sharp point. That's our locating spike, and then it's got a blade then that cuts the hole in it. How it works is you pop it level in, push down hard, and then turn it in a clockwise direction, and you'll see it go tight, and then it will go slack, and you can see that the slug that we've cut out is on the end of the spike itself. And to remove it, we simply just pull it apart, and we pop the top back on for safety, and you can see we've now got a nice clean cut hole at maximum size that we can go with this type of saddle. So we're going to get a good through flow of water out to our takeoff point. Obviously, whatever fitting you're going to put in there will need PTFE to seal it, but there you go.